Hello everybody, it's Dangeles, and welcome back to episode 140 of Constructing Los Dangeles. We're on episode 140, guys. Nice even number. Today is not going to be a recap episode like we normally do on the zeros. Today's just going to be a normal episode. I don't feel like we have enough to recap since last time we did one on episode 130, so we're just going to continue chugging along and building some stuff, and I have some pretty cool things planned for you guys today. But to start, I actually went ahead and finished out the beach area, extended all the sand, laid the sand out. It kind of made it all, you know, looking good, and I guess, you know, kind of gradually sloping down towards the water. And so that has been put in. We also added some colorful mats and towels and sorted beach products along the sand. So we're going to add a lot more of that, like kind of pretty much covering the entire beach, because I want it to be a pretty populated area, especially down towards the water. So also by the water, this you might be wondering why this dirt is here. Well, this dirt, everybody, is actually supposed to represent wet sand. You know how the waves crash onto the shore and the sand gets a little bit darker when it's wet? That's kind of the whole idea of this. So it's basically just dirt. You just got to use your imagination a little bit. So that is what that is. And I'm actually going to grab a little bit of dirt real quick and fly over here. And I want to kind of shape out this area a little bit better, since I'm not really liking the way this looks. So let's just kind of add a little bit more dirt over here. Something like that. And then I just don't know why I broke that block there. Let's go like that. So there we go. Just add a little bit more on the edge there. That's perfect. So the beach kind of wraps around. This is where the pier is going to be. The boardwalk has been extended. But the main thing that we are going to be working on this episode, guys, is this over here. And this is our surf shop. What do you guys think? So I wanted to build like some sort of apparel shop for like surfboards and, I don't know, boogie boards or whatever. You know, like surf gear, stuff like that. Just beach products, I guess, along the water. And this is what I've started to work on. This is the I guess what the way this is going to look. The building itself, I'm pretty happy with. And I have built two different totem pole designs. Now, if you told me that I was going to build totem poles on Los Dangeles when I first started, I would have called you nuts. But nevertheless, we still have two totem poles here in the world. I've never built a totem pole in Minecraft before, so I don't know if this is good or bad. I like this one a little bit more, but they're both pretty cool, so let me know what you guys think about those. I'm going to make a decision on which one I like more, and then I'm just going to kind of make both of them. So it'll most likely be this one. I'm going to make two of these, replace that one, but I just made two designs just because I want to kind of fiddle with it since I've never built it before. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and work on this. So this surf shack, beach shop, whatever you want to call it, I got to think of a good name for it in terms of like doing like an LD pun or something like that. But yeah, this is going to be a little small, decent sized building just for like a little apparel shop or whatever, you know, that standard beach shop that you find that sells like, you know, stuff that you wouldn't find anywhere else, that kind of stuff. So that's the whole plan of this place. And I've been using blue stained clay, cyan stained clay, and some regular light blue stained clay. And I kind of just made like this a random assortment design, which I think it's of like, you know, beachy colors, like watery colors. So that's pretty cool. So that's like pretty much what I'm going to do throughout this, is just kind of continue that. It's just, you know, putting in a random theme of colors just to make it look really cool. So that's the plan here, guys. And that's what I'm going to be working on this episode, just doing this, doing a little bit of interior work on this building. And I might even do a little bit of work on the beach as well. But anyway, oh, by the way, I forgot. I called this a jetty last episode. This is not a jetty. I don't know why I was calling it a jetty. I knew it's not a jetty. I just, for whatever reason, I was saying the wrong word in my mind. So, you know, a jetty is like, it's like an alignment of like rocks that like kind of like shifts the water, like keeps it from the sand from sliding across, like from the current of the ocean or whatever. This is not a jetty. This is just literally just a tunnel of water that like connects to the other like areas of the city. So basically, it's just a pollution exit, pretty much. So yeah, I said that wrong last episode, and I caught it after when I was editing. I was like, that's annoying, but you know, just to fix it now. I don't even know if anybody commented about it. I don't think anyone did, so I just wanted to correct that myself. I can't remember, but yeah. Speaking of comments, we have a nice question of the day coming up in a few minutes here, so that's cool. We actually have a couple of things to throw on the screen for this episode, so we'll get to that in just a minute. Right now, I'm just going to put in a little bit of a wall. I want to add another, let's see, let's actually let's do something here. I don't know why I just grabbed bricks. Let's just toss this over there. I need glass. That's what I need. So over here, if we take this out right here, break this, and we can make that. And then let's go ahead and place some glass. And I want to put some glass on this side as well. I'm going to leave those walls blank. And the reason why I'm putting glass on this side is because there's a connection to the boardwalk here. So I want like a boardwalk side entrance to this building, although it's not 100% necessary. I still want it. Anyway, while I'm doing this, guys, let's get to the question of the day. Let's do it a little bit early this time. I've been noticing that I've been answering my question of the day kind of late in episodes recently, so let's kind of buck that trend a little bit. Let's do it earlier in the video. So let's go ahead and get to it with today's question of the day, guys. Let me go ahead and take a peek at it. Today's question of the day is, would you rather go to the past or go into the future? Pretty cool question. I like this one. And, you know, I was thinking about it a little bit beforehand. And, you know, what is the future going to be, guys? What is it going to be? It's going to be a bunch of cyber war and stupid stuff on the internet. That's the internet. That's the future of the world. Therefore, I would like to go to the past. Here's my thought process on this. I'm going to live the future eventually, right? You know, the future is going to be tomorrow or whatever. However, I cannot live the past. Therefore, I would like to go back in time and explore some of the past before I was born. So, for example, I think it'd be really cool to be a fly on the wall if you went to the Declaration of Independence signing. Or if you were a fly on the wall during, like, ancient times, like ancient Roman or Greek times when, you know, that was cool. I don't know, all that stuff was really cool. So, that would be much cooler to me, to go to the past and do that than go to the future, because, you know, you're going to live the future, but you can't live the past. So I really like that question. One of those philosophical questions, kind of. Not really, but it's a cool question nevertheless. Thank you very much for that question. You guys can, of course, leave your question of the day submissions in the comment section below or on Twitter. I think this one came from Twitter, so Twitter folks are knocking it out of the park lately. Keep it up. Yeah, and then we actually have another thing to throw up on the screen. I think my discussion of possible t-shirts sparked some interest of some people last time, and we got I got a couple of art things from fans, so that was really cool. And the one right here you see is a potential t-shirt design. In fact, it's a question of the day, so it kind of ties in. And the question today is, if this was a t-shirt, would you buy the t-shirt or wear it? So I personally wouldn't wear it, because, you know, I'm not going to wear my own t-shirt. That's a little bit narcissistic. But if you guys, like, I feel like that would be a cool t-shirt. You know, a cool Dangeles t-shirt, you know. Have, like, a white t-shirt with a red font saying, so that's a thing, with my little face, my little skin's face. That would be really cool. So, a couple other people sent me some stuff like that. That's really cool stuff. That means a lot to me that you guys do all that stuff. So, thank you for that little fan art. And, of course, obviously, thank you for the question of the day as well. So, with all that stuff being said, let's go ahead and continue working on this. I'm just kind of randomizing this upper level here, and then I'm going to throw in the detail later. But I like the design of this building. It's not, like, insanely crazy or anything like that. It's just a cool design. So, that's what we're rolling with, guys. Let's go ahead and take this through here. I think the discussion of fictional characters from last episode's question of the day sparked a lot of interest in the comments as well. There was a lot of comments about, like, wait, let me think about this. Yeah, it was like, if you could be like, it was just a lot of fictional character comments, like stuff like, if you could have a pet Pokemon, like, which would you choose? Stuff like that. So that was really cool. A lot of you guys were, like, writing stuff about, like, what fictional characters you'd like to be. That was cool. So, good comment section, guys. And as far as what Pokemon I would like as a pet, would probably be Charizard. Gonna be honest, I'm gonna go old school, first gen. That's how you do it. And if you don't like Pokemon, then I'm sorry for you. That's all I gotta say. It's always, like, sad when you see people, like, writing comments saying, like, Pokemon is awful. Like, that just hits me hard. Because Pokemon was my childhood. That just makes me sad. Like, I'm not, like, it's like, I understand why. It's like, you know, people that, you know, are younger than me might not necessarily like Pokemon because it wasn't in its prime when they were young. Like, for example, when I was, like, 6, I was playing Pokemon Silver, And like when I was like 9 or 10 or like 11, I was playing. Actually, 2003. That I was like 9. Yeah. So back in 03, I was playing like Pokemon Emerald and like Ruby and Sapphire. Like that was the good stuff. Like I can understand like people that are a little bit younger than me like not liking it as much because, you know, it's just like the games weren't as good. Like for example, like the games that are coming out now are like I personally don't think are as good as the old ones. I still think they're good, but not necessarily as good as the originals, like the red or blue or, you know, gold, silver. Those are the classics. But yeah, it was fun. It was just fun reading through that stuff. So anyway, thanks for the all the stuff, all the questions, all this fan art, all that stuff, guys. Thank you very much. So with that, we have kind of like a little side entrance here. Nothing too fancy. I'm gonna actually make this look a little bit better. I might even add another window right here just to throw it in behind like what would potentially be the register. Yeah, I'll probably put like a cash register right here. Either that or I'll put it on this back wall. Tough decision. Not really sure. Let me grab some wood here though. And I'm thinking I'm going to take some wood and kind of run it across through here. I'm going to make this a tall ceiling, but I'm going to add some like wooden pillars going across to kind of support it. I think that would look really nice. Let's do that. All right, so if we jump like here, jump 3 in there, and then like right here and right here. Just kind of make these wood pillars kind of go across and connect to each other. It should look really good. All right, and right there, just connect them all. It should look awesome. How's this looking? I like this. This is going to be really nice when it's on the inside. It's just going to look really good. So let's go ahead and fill in the ceiling here with some wood. And you know what? I'm thinking, should I get rid of this layer of the wood and make the ceiling a little bit, or the roof a little bit, yeah, that actually looks better. Let's do that. So we're getting rid of this. We're going to scrap it. But I like this little surf shop here. You know, it's something cool, just something different. It's kind of like a pretty big contrast from like the big city. But it's cool. I think it's like authentic. You know, it's kind of got that authentic feel to it. That's what I'm going for with this. So yeah, just kind of like an old surf shop along the water. That's what I'm going for. And I love the totem poles as well. I think that was a good idea. It may not be the best totem poles in the world. It is Minecraft, but still a cool idea. Nevertheless, should I add another layer of wood? Heck yeah, I should. So we're going to add another layer of wood here. I'm just trying to make the interior look good here. We might even be able to do a little bit of interior as well, like try to add some little shelves or something like that. I have no idea what I'm going to do about like surfboards or anything like that, like, or any of that stuff. That's going to be not easy. I'm going to get out some glass panes for this, and I'm going to put like a little, in the middle here, I'm just going to put like a ceiling light, like a skylight, just a little glass pane design, and then I'm just going to fill the rest of it in with some slabs here. I think that'll look pretty good. But yeah, this surf shop, like it. I like it a lot. Like the whole beach area. Again, I was a little bit skeptical going in about the beach area. I thought it might not turn out super good, but it turned out pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a good addition to the city. Kind of gives it that, you know, more of that beach feel that I've wanted to get. I kind of wanted to implement that from the very beginning, but it finally came to light, which I like. It's kind of just weird as well to think that this used to be like a neighborhood. It's just like, this world's changed a lot. It definitely has. So let's see how this looks on the inside. Oh, this looks awesome. I like this a lot. This is looking great. So this is going to be the interior, in terms of like the plan for the interior. Again, the ceiling is kind of like, you know, it's like structurally sound, but I like it. I like it. I wonder how it would look if I took some pillars down here. That might take away from the space on the interior, so that's why I'd be hesitant to do this. But let's just see how it looks, and I'm probably not going to keep it, but let's just see how it looks. So let's go like that. Yeah, that takes away a lot of space in the interior, so yeah, like I said, not going to keep that, but cool idea. So let's get rid of this here. And I got to actually rip up this floor anyway, so I might as well just rip up this floor. This is going to be, I have no idea. Let's pick a block. We could do like one of the stained clays. We could do like white stained clay, because somebody commented saying that white stained clay could be used as like marble, so Got like a marble floor in here. That'd be pretty cool. It might be like, you know, beachy, I guess. Well, not really, but still might look pretty cool. So let's get out some white stained and see how it looks. Should I go underneath the windows? Yeah, probably. That's probably smart. So let's put in a little bit of a white stained clay floor, see how it goes. All right, and we'll probably have to put it under here as well. So let's break those blocks there. And the reason why I don't just put like regular doors is because I like the big glass door idea. I wish we had those in Minecraft, just like actual working glass doors. That'd be really cool. But we don't, so you kind of have to make believe a little bit. And let's go ahead and just fill this in with the white stained clay, which I like this block a lot actually. It's a good block. It's probably one of my favorite blocks of the update. I liked it a lot on that building over there. And it's funny because white stained clay in the default texture pack is like pinkish. I never really knew that, but it's like it's funny that the stained clays in the default are like different colors than like what they actually are. It's like the wool for this texture pack. So something like that, right? Maybe we might even be able to put like this here, or maybe even hang some ceiling fans from these pillars. That might, you know, again, still kind of hinder on the floor space, so maybe not. Alright, so as far as a counter goes, how about some glass and then some slabs? That's not slabs. Something like that as our counter. Yeah, that's good. So we'll take it out to like right there and have this kind of just wrap around like that. And then we can throw in a fence gate, just one fence gate, not some. There we go. That could be our little counter, you know, checkout area. I guess I could throw like a stone brick stair as like a register, like right there. Yeah, that's cool. Not bad. Actually, you know what I could do? I could get like a item frame and put like some sort of block that would represent like surf shop, a water bucket. No. Magma cream block. I don't know what that could look like a beach ball. Let's do that. There we go. So there we go. We have a little bit of interior in here. We're gonna add some shelving in here as well. I'm gonna use some quartz for that. I think that might look pretty good. So put a little bit of shelving like in here, and we can have some stuff on these shelves. Put another shelf like right underneath this window. And we also have to have like some tables that like display tables. So let's do something like that. Might even use sand for this. That might look pretty good actually. Let's try something like this. Let's do like a little like round table in the middle of the room. Something like that. So like when you walk in, like there'll be like little shirts on this like round table here. Actually, you know what I could do? I could do like, this might not look very good, but we'll try it. So like this would be like a pile of shirts here of all different colors, and then we could have like a snow on there, something like that. I don't know, like that's just like a, you know, that'd be like one of those little tables, and then like that's like just a pile of shirts on top of it. Not bad, not good, not bad. You know, it's hard to do this kind of stuff in Minecraft, like just doing any kind of like make-believe stuff like this. It just doesn't look right. Put some flower pots or something. Can I put a flower pot there? Put one right there. There we go. Not bad. I like it. This is looking good. So we have let's put something there. What else could we add? Let me just go through the blocks real quick and think. Just stop and think for a second. I mean, I can't imagine like any other like things we could put. I mean, there could be like something. This might be a stretch. I'm gonna try it. What if I put like 3 like wools next to each other, and like this could be. I mean, nah, doesn't really look like a surfboard. It's like surfboard. What? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll just do that and just call it something. Adds a little bit of color to the space anyway. Could be like a towel rack or something. I don't know. We'll just leave it there. Whatever it is, that's what it is. So let's go back outside. Let's take a look at this place from all angles. I like it. I really like this. Looks good from the back. Looks good from the front. It just looks good. It's a nice little building. Surf shop, guys. It's a surf shop. I love it. So I think that's pretty much good. Don't think I need to add too much more to this. I could make the window a little bit slimmer. Do something like that. That looks decent. Maybe I'll take this down and put like a stair here. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and then back over here, we don't need to add anything. I'm probably just gonna like put some like, you know, assorted bushes back here, because, you know, that's how I cover walls sometimes. Just like a little, we could, I mean, how could you do like seaweed buildup or something? That's fine. That's fine. Looks good from a distance anyway, so I like that. I like this little surf shop, shore shop, whatever you want to call it. Surf shack, shore shack. We're gonna make a name for it eventually, but looks pretty good. So I'm gonna pick a totem pole to, you know, build both of them. I'll break one and then build the other one on the other side, and so it has like 2 identical totem poles, and that looks pretty good. It's so different from the rest of the city. That's why I like it. And you know, when you kind of turn around this corner, you know, you get into like the beachy district of the city. So I love this little surf shack place. So with that, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been Dan Lags. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys on the next episode of CLD. Give it a like if you did enjoy it, and feel free to leave some questions of the day submissions in the comments or on Twitter. And with that, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.